Hi everyone, this is Zara from YShe.com and today I will be reviewing these duo defining wands from the brand Coastal Scents. I have 10 shades with me. I remember when we picked this up, this came in a set of 10 for around $24 if I'm not mistaken. Otherwise, individually these are priced at $9.95 each. So at the time it was a real steal. I guess it had just come out newly then. So we were really fortunate to pick this up at such a low price. As you can see, this liner is dual-ended. One side is the angled eyeliner and the other side is a sponge-tipped smudger. The shade names are also mentioned on the body of the pen, and I will be showing this to you. I'll be showing close-ups to you as well. You can see this is what it looks like. This is in the shade Seaglass / Aquamarine. This is what it looks like. This is the angled eyeliner side, and it is retractable, so that's another plus point. And the other end is this sponged tip side, which looks like this. It does have the color tab right here, and this is what the sponge tip looks like. And now let me show you the swatches. The first one is in the shade Aquamarine / Seaglass, and this is what the swatch looks like. This is the eyeliner and this is the smudger shade. Redwood / Tumbleweed. This is the swatch, and this is this liner is actually one of my favorites because this is one of the few browns which shows up on my eyelids. The smudger shade is a very shimmery taupe color, and when used in along with this brown shade, it looks really pretty. But if I try to use it on my lash line, it doesn't show up at all. It just looks like there's a chunk of shimmer. The next one is in the shade Dark Lagoon / Mermaid Mist, and this is what it looks like. You can see that the liner is a deep blue and the smudger is a very faint purple. It's a very light purple and it is shimmery. I hope the light's catching it. This is probably my favorite shade from this range of eyeliners because it stays for a long time and does not crease, does not smudge, does not melt even during the peak of summers. This next shade is called Midnight Onyx / Silver Topaz, and this is what the swatch looks like. The black is the eyeliner part, and although it is a really nice black, it's not a pitch black shade. It's more of a charcoal black. And the silver shade is really pretty. You can use it even in the inner corner of your eyes. It will highlight the areas really beautifully, and it has a really good staying power. This stays on my lids for easily 6 to 7 hours, both of them. This next one is in the shade Shoreline / Palm Frawn. This is the swatches you can see, and again, as you can see, it's useless. Even the swatches don't show up. It doesn't show up on my lips. Even this eyeliner that's right here, which is an olive green shade, does not show up on my lids at all. And the smudger shade, which is a shimmery beige, that doesn't show off that doesn't even show on my palm. So forget about my eyes. The next shade is Chocolate / Pistachio. This is what it looks like, and this is really lovely. Both the shades are pigmented and show up beautifully on Indian skin tone. The liner is a chocolate brown shade, just like the name suggests, and the smudger shade is a beautiful forest green shade. It does have shimmer like all the other smudger shades that these eye defining wands have, but it looks really elegant and looks really pretty, and together they make a lovely combination. This is in the shade Dark Rose / Sahara, and this is probably the worst shade that could be picked up by someone with an Indian skin tone. As you can see, this is a swatch and it's barely visible. The eyeliner is Sahara and it doesn't show up on my lids at all. The smudger shade is not even visible in the swatch. It's like hardly there. It's supposed to be a very light baby pink, but it's not visible at all. This shade is Pineneedle / Evergreen, and as you can see from the swatch, the eyeliner color is a dark green color, and the smudger shade is a beautiful olive green shade. Both of them complement each other and are very well pigmented. They last a long time on my lids and don't crease at all. This next shade is in Coralberry / Lilac Pearl, and this is the swatch. In this combination, the eyeliner, which is a violet shade, is beautiful. It looks lovely on the lids. However, this smudger shade, which is in a lilac color, doesn't really show up at all. At the most, this can be used as a highlighter, but otherwise to define the crease, this will not work at all. The next eyeliner that I'll be showing you is in the combination Aztec / Platinum. This is really more of a highlighting combination. Can't really say that either of these will work well as a liner. However, both of them, for the eyeliner side is a silver shade, leaning more towards white though. It does have shimmer, but not too much. And the smudger shade is a beautiful light gold shade, a very pale gold, and will complement all Indian skin tones. Now that we've seen the swatches of all these pencils, let's move on to the texture. The texture of these pencils are really creamy. All the eyeliners, regardless of whether they show up or not on me, are really creamy. They are really soft and glide like a dream. The smudger end is also really nice. It does not flake at all. Even when you're using it, you know, some shadows tend to flake when you're applying them, but this does not do that. This just glides on very easily. It's easy to blend, except for the fact that a couple of them do tend to crease and melt on me. There's really no problem at all. For the record though, my eyelids are not oily at all. In fact, they are more on the dry side, so that's something that you might want to consider if you're planning on buying this. If they crease on my dry lids, then on oily lids this would not last at all. All in all, to be very frank, I would not say that these liners are anything out of the extraordinary. You could find way better quality eyeliners from Colorbar, even Faces, Lakme. You really don't need to go and run and get this, even though it does have a smudger end. The thing that really sets these liners apart from the ones that we get here are the highlighting shades. There were, I guess, 2 or 3 combinations with the highlighting smudging end, and those are really nice. They work really well, and I haven't seen those kind of shades anywhere here in India. So in that sense, yes, those 2 or 3 liners would be worth it, but the rest of them not really so. They are nothing great. You are really not missing out on anything at all. Also, this really has no fragrance. The lasting power, again, as I have mentioned, it differs from shade to shade, and I have mentioned their staying power along with these swatches, so you might want to go back and look at that if you have any doubts. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have any queries whatsoever, if you have any video requests, please do let us know and we will do our best to take it forward. Do like our video and subscribe to our channel, and as always, stay wise, stay beautiful.